The light in the void, a strange glow emerges from the void. Not random, not natural. It pulses with a purpose, as if drawn by an unseen hand, etched into the silence between stars. This light, it shimmers in a pattern too clean, too symmetrical, too deliberate to be the idle whim of a distant sun. It does not flicker like a candle, nor flare like a dying star. It repeats. A rhythm from a world not our own. This world, veiled in mystery, orbits a star of blood-red fire, Proxima Centauri, our closest stellar neighbor. A red dwarf, small and volatile, its surface prone to fits of cosmic rage, solar flares, radiation storms, bursts of ultraviolet fury. And yet, in the darkness beyond its reach, something shines. The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's newest eye in the sky, caught a glimmer. Not from the star, but from its planet, Proxima Centauri b, an exoplanet. A spark. A secret. From its nightside, a region that should be buried in eternal shadow, glow emerges. Not ambient heat. Not reflected light. A pulse, sharp and radiant, flickering from the planet's surface in geometric bursts. It is not random. It is not weather. It is not chaos. As if cities were rising where no sun should ever shine, illuminating the dark not for survival but for message, for memory, for meaning. Astronomers stared in silence at the data. Spectral lines. Infrared maps. Repeating structures. Rhythms in the frequency no geology can explain. Not thermal radiation. Not volcanic glow. No trace of scattering dust. Just light, structured, layered, concentrated. Could it be artificial? Could we be witnessing the infrastructure of an alien world? A civilization, perhaps, not only surviving, but thriving in eternal night? Could it be a beacon? Or merely the universe speaking in a language we have not yet learned? Proxima b lies 4.24 light-years away. Close by the vast, cold standards of space. A cosmic neighbor. It is tidally locked, its rotation synced to its orbit. One face scorched by unending day, the other plunged in endless, glacial darkness. But in that darkness light breathes. Not everywhere. Only in pockets. Clusters. Circles. Loops. A lattice of luminescence spread across the frozen side of a world that should not shine. The James Webb Telescope, built to see the birth of stars, has now turned its gaze toward the breath of alien nights. It saw the impossible. Infrared light, concentrated in narrow bands. Frequencies unlike any known natural emissions. Frequencies we ourselves use for communication. For computing. For connection. It is not just light, it is language. Columbia University's teams dove into the analysis. Spectral profiles. Thermal gradients. Simulation after simulation. The temperature of Proxima b's night side was not static, as expected. Instead, it pulsed as though something beneath its surface were breathing. Each cycle aligned not with planetary weather patterns, but with its orbit. 11.2 Earth days, each pass returning the same message with greater clarity. The rhythm was not noise. It was music. It was a clock. It was intent. Humanity has searched for voices in the dark. We have listened for radio signals, anomalous bursts, cosmic Morse code. But perhaps we were listening in the wrong place. Perhaps we were meant to see the signal, not hear it. Telescopes built to read atmospheres, to track water and carbon and methane, have now found something stranger. A signal made of light. A structure of intent. A presence. What if we are not alone in the dark? What if someone or something lit their world not for survival, but to be seen? The pulse of another mind, the dark side of Proxima b should be frozen. Dead. Silent. Unmoving. And yet it glows. Not with warmth, but with intention. Not in chaos, but in structure. No geological process explains the pattern. No natural weather sustains it. No comet or impact or atmospheric event could account for its regularity. And still, the light moves. It pulses. It repeats. Slight shifts in intensity. Measured adjustments in duration. As though it were responding. But not to us. To something else. Something deeper. The scientists speak carefully. They do not claim contact. They do not proclaim life. But they do say this: we have found something that doesn't belong. They look for biosignatures, traces of breathable air, organic chemistry, exhaled gases, the gentle traces of life metabolizing. But nothing explains the light. Nothing known. Now, more eyes are coming. The extremely large telescope rising in the Chilean highlands, its mirrors wide enough to split photons apart, will soon gaze upon the glow. Louvois and Hebex, next-generation space observatories, designed to block the glare of stars and glimpse the dim spark of distant planets, are preparing. They will not just see light. They will map weather on alien worlds. They will trace the breath of biospheres. They will hear the chemical symphonies of atmospheres light years away. A new age is unfolding. One where our questions are no longer solitary. The stars once silent may now begin to answer. And still, the lights on Proxima b do not fade. They grow. They shift. They move with quiet intelligence. Patterns emerge over weeks. Spirals. Grids. Mandelbrot fractals embedded in illumination. Mathematics written in photons. Some propose vast orbiting mirrors. Solar collectors. Geothermal furnaces beneath the crust. Arrays designed not for communication but for function, for life. Others whisper of cities not made of steel, but of silence and circuitry. Civilizations built in twilight, lit by red starlight and algorithm. A people or a machine tending a world locked in stasis. Could these be the echoes of megastructures? Not full Dyson spheres but fragments. Harvesters. Remnants of ambition left to hum quietly in the dark. A new term spreads: anomalous thermal urbanism. The idea that cities, even alien ones, leave behind thermal footprints. That we might detect intelligence not through radio, but through waste heat. Not a signal sent, but a presence revealed. Not through speech but through inevitability. We too light our world. Earth, from orbit, glows like a constellation. Our cities burn in the dark, leaving trails of heat in the sky. Could Proxima b be the same? We are seeing echoes, not voices, but footprints. Not greetings, but shadows. Yet shadows tell stories. What we see is years old. What we study is already past. The lights we observe now may already be gone, or may be expanding. Or perhaps, they are watching us back. Did they light their skies to be seen? Did they intend for our eyes to find them? Or was the glow never meant for us? The ethics rise. If we can see them, can they see us? If they are older, if they are wiser, if they have already passed the curve of history where we now stand, what do they think of us? We build messages. Mathematical pulses. Logic trees of universal constants. Quantum encryption wrapped in binary grace. Still there is no reply. Only the light. And the light is changing. Expanding. Spreading. Moving like a network, or a thought, or a dream uncoiling. Some call it a coincidence. Others see a civilization rising. Still others fear the opposite, not a mind but a machine. A world tended by cold intelligence. Unfeeling. Unyielding. Still running, long after its makers vanished. Is Proxima b alive? Or merely operational? A system still in motion. A program still executing. We do not know. But we watch. We wait. Eyes fixed on that crimson star. Listening to the light. Waiting for the dark to